Okay, JVR and Marty are both out tonight. Both are mad at me, want to play, but both medically we feel are it'll give us the best situation with the schedule we have to give them a day off so they can get off the table and play.
3 years here, Mike, credit to the depth the organization has to come in and replace these guys and be competitive.
Well, I don't know if anyone saw the lineup for the Marlies last night, the back end for the Marlies. That's all world for the American Hockey League, I can tell you. So we got way more depth. We could still use more depth at center. But I think you're a work in progress, but you want to have guys ready to come. Sasha's, I mean, obviously right there too. And so Cap gets an opportunity here today. We expect Marty and James to be ready to go in our next game. We expect them to be back in. We just don't want them on the table. And no one works harder at their body and getting healthy than James does. But that's what we decided to do today.
Mike, what constitutes a good bounce-back performance for you guys here tonight?
Well, we got to compete. You know, each night, if you compete, you walk out of here happy. Whether it went your way or it didn't, is you feel good about yourself. If you go to work and you do an honest day's work and you compete hard and you try to come up with the best story and you write a great article or whatever you do, you can go home and feel good about yourself. If you don't compete, if you don't get ready, if you don't work, it's... So to me, I was disappointing night for us the other night for sure, and now it's over with, so we don't have to talk about it anymore. We can just get on with playing this game. We're going to play hard tonight, and so we don't have to revisit it.
Both Josh and Cap, I think, have been quite patient. They haven't, expressed their frustration publicly about not playing or not.
Yeah, and to think that they're not frustrated at times, and I'm not talking about Cap, I'm talking about Leaves. Leaves has worked hard, been honest about his business, got better, and used the resources that he has to get better. Cap is a kid playing in the minors, and you got to. The other thing about the NHL, you got to take someone's job. So it's all great. You hear all that stuff. You got to take someone's job. That's just the way it is, and no one gives it to you. The other guys in front of them, they don't want to give it to them. That's how they're feeding their family.
Coach, what qualities allows a person to get up in the dressing room and say something that maybe needs saying and be listened to or respected by his teammates? It's not just a matter of the years that you put in. Is it like with Marleau?
Well, I don't think Patty's going to say a whole bunch. But what he's going to do is even when everyone else isn't working, he's working. And when he comes in each and every day, it's not what you say. It's no different to your kids. You know, wah, wah, wah. It's what you do. No, that's just lip service. Everybody knows that. And sometimes the image we have of ourselves isn't real either. You got to get outside your body and have a look who you really are. But the pros, they don't have to say much when they do, but we need internal accountability. That's how you get to be a real good team, is that it's just not the coach. It's the people in there when you don't get it in, when you don't change at the right time, when you don't do the right thing, someone there is making you accountable. That's why good teams win, and that's why a guy like Patrick Marleau's here.
Look at the penalty kill of these first 10 years. What have you seen them do better between maybe the first 5 and what they've done the last 5 years? Well,
I think just getting better, especially teams on both sides have been pretty good. Some wood to knock on. You want to be careful. You don't want to tempt fate. But we got a real good power play coming in here tonight. We're going to have to do a good job in the circle and getting up ice and foregoing pressure on them and all that. But the less the opportunities you give them, the better off you are. And so the more pressure we can put on, the better chance we have. I think we have good personnel to do it, and they're hungry, hungry people. And DJ does a good job with it.
You and Lou mentioned, I think, teams that missed the playoffs last year to watch out for this season. Where would you put the Flyers in that?
Well, I think Hexie's doing a real good job there. Is they got when you go through their minor league program too, and their drafts, they got good players coming, and their D's really coming, and they had good players already, so they're a good hockey club, and it's going to be a good game here tonight.
Mike, when you look at your board, have you ever had an NHL lineup with as much offensive skill right through the lineup as you might have?
I did coach Detroit, Yeah, sure I have, and deeper, more mature players too, if that makes any sense. So, but we have lots of them. We need some guys to get better though. So we're okay, but we can be way better. So I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. We think it's like the good teams ahead in Detroit, not yet.